아 너무 오랜만에 켰다. 씨발. 이것도 빨리 엔딩 봐야 되는데. 자, 이어서 아 오늘 너무 일찍 일어났나? 체력을 너무 썼어. 그래서 바로 자버리고 6시에 일어나는데 오늘은 그냥 8시인가 일어나고 게임 계속 할 걸 그래. 계속 할 걸 게임. 존나 아깝네 진짜. 시간. 저번에 여기까지 왔죠? 여기보다 더 좀 진행했었는데 이번에는 조금 다른 아예 쭉 가려고요 이제. 깨버리고. 안녕 사일런스.
That's my way across.
뭐 이거 아니야? 노트 아니네?
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
왜 알려줘. 좀 알려줘.
Glad that's over.
이쪽이냐?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
무슨 계속 이어져 있냐? 동물에서 이어져 있고 막 그러네.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for? Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no.
뭐야?
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright.
희생한 거야 설마?
She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And... see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
와 씨.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
어딘지 예상이 가나? 캐릭터가 너무 빨라가지고
You'd hate
주체할
to
수가
hear
없네.
this, but I wrote you a to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much.
왼쪽으로 가지 왜
With an
오른쪽으로 가냐?
intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you.
There's another section at
Or
the
you
back of
died
the
for
crater.
it.
Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was
I
armored.
could keep up with you, live up
found
to
the
you.
control.
I don't know. Maybe if I had
뭐라 하는지
taken that
모르겠어.
postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shut down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you.
누군가는 희생해야 됐다 이 말인가? 안타깝네.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
뭐야?
What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago.
뭘 했는데?
I purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Getting out.
아 그래서 여기 아 이러면 설명이 되지.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the alphas themselves.
아 그래서 막
Not a void.
정보 같은 게 없었던
When the
거구나.
hatch unsealed,
데이터 그 녹음기만
scattered
있었고.
their ashes on the wind. It took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
올라가. 올라가라고. 점프 안 되는구나.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
뭐 씨발?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
치고 말해
Get
새끼야.
started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
씨발 이제 한 대 때리고 싶다 진짜로.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected.
오, 처음 봤을 때부터.
A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain.
아, 그래서 기습도 온 거구나. 어쩐지 씨발.
And usefulness. Through you,
너무 존나
I could
빨랐어.
finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
또 하려면
I've
또
done
한다고?
all I can.
와,
From
씨발
here on
진짜.
out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
와
And
지식에
all this?
미쳤다 진짜.
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
씨발 프로토스야 뭐야? 지식에 미쳤는데? 와 대단하다 진짜로. 오 사일렌스의 창 좋아 보이는데. 와씨 농어 주고 왔네. 이건가?
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Can you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients.
존나 빨리 가.
The rain's letting up. Oh, easy on me now.
아씨 이게 어디야? 비켜 비켜 급해 급해.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes, send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Huh.
I suppose...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I'd sow. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you.
검토해야겠지? 그래도 검토해야지.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
뭐야, 여기 이렇게 뭉쳐 있어. 뭐 하는 거야, 얘들아? 야, 씨발. 존나 오래 걸리네, 생각해보니까. 이렇게 가야겠다, 그냥. 오.
Petra!
Here she is. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forge.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants. The target should...
볼까?
polish that armor with it?
이 정도면 괜찮을 것 같은데?
Isn't that a
여기
little...
얘도 왔네.
Aloy,
You did, Teb. But have your wound...
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster. I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy?
She didn't need to. I know we can...
Maybe we can.
이 깃발 밑에. 오케이, 보급품. 이것도 언제 가? 아! 돌아서 가야 되네. 왔구나.
Artok?
It's true I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading
뒤지네
again.
진짜 씨발.
This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's, and I'm proud to
Survive and prevail.
There is...
You're the hunter...
I remember you also, Nora.
Well...
No, I'm thanking you. So many machines, even demons. Spider...
Our enemies...
An army.
낭만 뒤졌네 진짜. 와 씨 개쩐다. 개미치는데? 여기서부터 걸어서 갈게.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you...
The Nora do not belong here. I will fight the Metal Devil. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear...
아 마지막에 다 오네. 근데
Greetings, Aloy. Don't.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a...
I gave my word.
So...
I've seen many new things.
For all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something that... And you... I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough. Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the...
Is that why you...
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh, shit.
And we must fight a metal devil, because...
I think the goddess and I are in a...
So am I.
저 옆에 있는 여자인 처음 보는데. 떴나? 여기 안 나.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves Aloy.
What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. And if they get past us, it's not just...
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody... And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Well, only if we win.
네, 전 자기 전에 자야겠다. 마지막이었나? 기억이 안 나. 아.
The battle is about to start. Don't watch. Hide.
다리가 끼냐?
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
일부러 이렇게 만들어놨네. 확실히 갓겜이긴 해. 너무 안 쉬고 달려왔어 지금. 존나 피곤할걸?
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
좋은데 깨우러 오는 거? 에이스구만. 와, 벌써 왔네.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
와, 씨. 뭐야? 개딱지년 씨발 걸어오는 것 봐.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded!
야, 씨.
Be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
뭐야? 아, 저 개새끼 저거 씨벌.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
존나 멋있죠?
Should have fought me in the sunlight then.
오우야.
Why do you fight?
조카 새끼야 씨발 이거나 먹어라. 안돼.
Can't let him in close.
Accept it. Accept it.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
오우야. 너도 활 쏘냐?
It's giving way.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
잊어.
This was not meant to be.
이 아프길 바라겠어.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
이런 애들 놔두면 뒤끝이 안 좋아.
Plants must grow tough to survive these winds.
와 저기 쏘는 것 봐. 저 개새끼들 양심 뒤졌네 진짜. 여기 바로 간다.
Where do you need me? Don't want to be here when that hits.
아 그만 쏴 새끼들아. 뒤져. 어우야 아프다. 뭐야 천천히 걸어와. 다음. 어야 씨. 아 블로백이네? 아 뭐야 왜 안 죽어? 오케이. 안 되지.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
죽은 애 있냐? 없지? 아, 저 새끼 진짜 멀리서만 쏘는 것 봐. 예? 하늘이요? 하늘은 못 쏘는데? 데미지가 안 들어가는데? 아, 기다려. 면상 일단 박아줄게. 존나 안 맞네 진짜. 아, 이 새끼 진짜 씨. 뭐야 저거. 와, 씨, 돌았네. 한 대만 더. 너나 먹어라.
Gotta get to another platform.
와, 계속 오는데? 좋대는데? 뭐야 저거? 하데스야?
Aloy. 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 By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
와 씨발.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true side of Shadow Demons.
한 대만 쏴줄게. 이 새끼들 존나 빨리 갔네?
It's begun.
아!
Hades is transmitting.
제발 늦었나? 오 쉣. 없나? 씨발 저걸 만드는 거야? 뭐야? 존나 급해.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
뭐해? 야 씨발 뭐해? 올라가. 씨. 정신 나갔나 진짜 씨.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy!
다행히
It's
있네.
Aloy. Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? right.
Hawk and fresh? Let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
건물랑 갈 거라고요? 아 출발? 아 저기로 가면 되는구나. 따라오려면 따라오시지.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
뭔데?
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
아 쉣. 오케이 다리 부셨고 얼굴 넌 약점이 너무 많다.
My way's clear.
Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
넌 뒤졌어.
Master override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek.
갑자기 소리가 좀 많이 작아진 것 같은데.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
다행이네. 중단해가지고. 볼 뻔했네. 아 대가리 구멍 뚫릴 뻔. 머쓱.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better.
여기 있었구나.
You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
뭐야 이거 어디 가마솥이야? 카본 재질인가? 저거는? 다 봐야겠죠? 네, 그래도 월드 디자인 많은 사람이 했네. 내가 이렇게 3명, 8명 그 정도밖에 안 되는데 엄청 오래 걸렸다는 거지. 노래도 좋아. 야, 건들지 마라 그거 얘들아. 뭐야? 개새끼 튄다. 너 10세.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
와. 밸런스 씹새끼야. 맞네요. 예. 안 한 거 있나? 안 한 퀘스트가 뜬다든지 그런 거 없지? 퀘스트 다 괜찮아? 오케이. 아, A급 게임 끝났네. 여기까지.